And good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I made a City Skylines 2 video, but I have a lot of updates to show off in my city here. And as always, we're in New City, the creatively titled New City. I found out recently that New City is actually a real place in Pennsylvania, I believe. Or I think it's either Pennsylvania or New York State, somewhere close to the border near Philly. There's actually a new city.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens. Storm spotters have
Yeah, emergency broadcast. So anyway, there's a few things I wanted to show off. First, you may have noticed, is my new tram line. So this is the streetcar loop, where it loops around at one end of the line, and it goes all the way along Lakeshore Drive here. So we'll go follow the track all the way this way, and you see that there's another tram car there, and we go all the way here. This is the new Lakeshore Village I'm working on. It goes through here, all the way to the other end of the loop here. So yeah, there's a few things. I already said there's a few things. There's a few things I want to mention um, that I've worked on since the last video. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is a future project. Gonna be replacing this gas power plant soon. This gas plant has been with me almost since the beginning. But I figure that it's time. It's 2026 now. We need to switch to renewables. So stay tuned for that. And as you can see, the population has eclipsed 90,000 here. 91,500. Because I've been building some new neighborhoods. First one that I built since the last video is the um, estates here, which is kind of a low density neighborhood, low density community on this chain of islands, or archipelago, if you will. And also I built a higher density neighborhood here off the highway. This is New Eastminster. So this is a higher density community off the highway, and there's a couple of highway exits, and I built a large hospital here, and it's very underutilized at the moment, but one thing that's cool is that now I have helicopters in addition to my ambulance fleet for the city. So this will be, I think it'll be used more as the city continues to grow. But yeah, there's still working on this. I'm gonna make this boardwalk look a little better here. Oh, almost looked inside someone's apartment there. But I need to make this boardwalk look nicer. We're gonna put some plants and maybe a path for pedestrians. And yeah, this I've renamed this to the Wastelands. And um, a lot of resources are being extracted or exploited, depending on how you look at it. Here, this part of my city map. And oh yeah, there was one thing that I wanted to show. Speaking of wastelands, we have a new district in town. It's called the Sinkhole District. And the reason for that is because I don't know what that was all about. The reason for that is because one time I was playing, I just wanted to play this game and I opened the game and I loaded my city and there was a giant sinkhole. You can kind of see the outline of it where it was, but it was like a giant sinkhole that just appeared. And it turned out to be a glitch, and I'll show a screenshot of what it looked like because I still have a save file from when it happened, but basically there was a crane, a construction crane that had spawned underground for some reason. Yeah, so I couldn't figure out how to level the ground, and when I realized it was the crane that had been causing uh, this giant sinkhole glitch to appear, I just bulldozed the crane and um, and all the ground had returned to ground level. So, but I did miss out on um, what had happened was the all the buildings um, had vanished. So I figure, since the buildings were gone anyway, I would D-zone the area, and yeah, we would turn this into the historical sinkhole district as a reminder of that fateful disaster. But yeah, it's looking quite nice here in the morning. Sometimes I just like to observe and admire and stare directly into the sun. But yeah, there's a couple things that I had planned as we're approaching 100,000 population here in New City. I was going to build a new cargo terminal somewhere around here that's going to connect to this rail junction. I already have one cargo terminal, but I figure that this is near where all um, the resources are being extracted, so it would make sense to be in close proximity. And yeah, as far as renewable energy, I was looking at possibly, geothermal is still creates pollution. Yeah, I was thinking about a solar power plant, but I was doing kind of a side-by-side comparison of the output. So for a gas power plant, the output is 250 megawatts, and for solar, it's 0 to 200 megawatts. I guess it's weather dependent. So, yeah, this is going to be an upcoming project, and we'll see how it goes. One thing that I did want to mention is that I've solved my budget problems, and it's kind of counterintuitive how I solved it. Um, I was trying to finagle with the tax rates in my city, and I realized that, you know what? It's just, uh, I was trying to raise taxes, and I thought that would, bring in more tax revenue. But what happened was I started to lower taxes, and I started to see that my demand was going up, was increasing for zones, and when that was happening, my monthly balance also started to go up. So funny how that works, and maybe that's a lesson for um, for real uh, politicians as well. Lower taxes, and that will solve all your budget problems. But that's about it for this video. Um, yeah, I don't really have anything else to show off, but I'll try to make a new one sometime in the next little bit, and hopefully it won't take me another 4 months. So yeah, thanks for watching.